Welcome to an all-new edition of the Take. I'm your host, as always, Kenny Dix here on this Thursday, November 7th, 2019. Man, oh man, before we know it, it'll be Thanksgiving. And then after that, be Christmas and New Year. Wow, what an impressive week. But first things first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Take here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, call a friend, subscribe. Love to hear them when you subscribe. Thank you all for watching The Take this week, the pop culture weekly entertainment moments of the weekly show. We do it for you here on Connect. All right, let's get to the big story. The big story is, man, oh man, guess what's back? The return of the Popeyes chicken sandwich. Now, me and you recall that sometime this past August, it was a melee of people going in, talking about the sandwich, loving the chicken sandwich. And then next thing you know, Popeyes made an announcement saying the chicken sandwich is sold out. And people went outcrying and said, no. Popeyes said, hold on, we're going to bring it back. Just in time for what. And they did just in time for the holidays. And people are going crazy. It's bananas. It's like a open field bonanza. Well, things went from here. Take a look at this clip.
Happening tomorrow, the Popeye sandwich is coming back, y'all, and taking shots at Chick-fil-A. The fast food restaurant announced the famed sandwich will return this weekend, the same day that Chick-fil-A is closed.
Customers waited in long lines at Popeyes today, Mick and I included, to get their hands on the returning spicy chicken sandwich. Workers say at some locations, the drive-through line reached about 30 cars deep, and wait times outside and inside the restaurant were about an hour. The sandwich was first introduced in the summer. After a 2-month wait, the chain started selling the popular chicken sandwich again today. Listen.
How you feeling?
I'm not doing so well. Food baby game is strong right now.
Well, let me tell you, my dad sent me a message. He currently lives in Washington, D.C. It took him about an hour to get his chicken sandwich.
We didn't have to wait.
Between the shows, we got there in Sunnyside. Shout out to everybody that works there. They were super nice, super cordial.
And shout out to our boss for letting us do that.
For real.
So
it was super awesome. We were able to get a chicken sandwich, and it was a great, great time.
Yeah.
So earlier today, we had Ben Fuel, the first ever.
All right, you saw that clip, this newsreel of the Popeyes chicken sandwich returning. Well, things got a little bit underwhelmed as two men in Washington, D.C. in the Maryland area fought over and had a confrontation about the chicken sandwich. Let's take a look at this.
Police say a man was stabbed to death over a Popeyes chicken sandwich. Hey everyone, I'm Jessica Stupianen, and this is your Daily Pitch. This happened outside of Popeyes in Maryland, where people were waiting in line for the popular chicken sandwich. Police say a man walked into the restaurant and tried to cut in line, eventually starting a fight with this man captured on security camera. The fight escalated and spilled outside where the guy was stabbed and killed.
Shouldn't matter. It shouldn't take somebody's life over some food. I mean, we all got to eat.
Police are still searching for the man they think killed him.
All right, you saw right there, two men fighting over the Popeyes chicken sandwich, a $3, $4 chicken sandwich that you stay in line for. And they said people were waiting for like nearly 30 minutes to 45 minutes to an hour waiting for the taste of the chicken sandwich. I think Popeyes if Popeyes gonna do that, they might well just go ahead and do like pre-order. But they like, nah, we don't want to do that because we don't want to even try to go there because people will start, we sold out and people get angry and mad and want to fight you and stuff like that. Just in this instance in Maryland. Wow, it's just crazy for some Popeyes chicken sandwich. But that didn't stop there. As remember when celebrities such as Tamar Braxton right here, and she was craving about the Popeyes chicken sandwich. It was another celebrity that felt like the Popeyes chicken sandwich was all hype. And you won't believe who said it. Watch this.
I just sent my little niggas to the SBE to the Popeyes, right? Nigga waited in the line for 49 minutes and 53 seconds. for this Popeyes sandwich. This bitch is not all that. And I'm mad. Because I've been bucked up about this bitch. This bitch is regular. I don't give a fuck what no nigga say. This bitch regular, man. Either somebody was fucking lying. I don't know, but this bitch regular, man. Y'all tripping. This bitch, hey. This bitch, hey.
Boosie Badass said that the Popeyes chicken sandwich is really nothing intriguing. Boosie made that statement that, hey, Popeyes chicken is just that hype and stuff like that. Wow. But, just tell me. All right. We move over from that to in celebrity news. In celebrity news this week, Nicki Minaj cannot stand Wendy Williams over the fact Wendy Williams called her out about her getting married to a felon and a sex offender. They're saying it doesn't run far-fetched from her family, where Wendy Williams was referencing Minaj's brother being a sex offender now. Well, let's look at this.
Starting family right away. And can you imagine a burgeoning belly with these burgeoning hips? I mean, the plastic of it all. You know what I mean? And she's going to have a big belly, and she's short, and she's got the boobs and the hips. And I don't know what he does for a living. I just know that he did time in jail for, he's a sex offender. Well, she's no stranger to that, because her is in jail for
sex offending.
For sex offending. Well, first-degree manslaughter. Now, he served 7 years in prison, and he's also a sex offender. So that means that is a manslaughter a killer? That's okay. So he's a killer and a sex offender. Well, Nikki, congratulations.
All right. Wendy Williams trying to do what she want to do. But that didn't stop there. As remember this 10 years ago when Nicki Minaj went on Wendy Williams' show? All right, you saw that Wendy Williams interviewing Nicki Minaj when she was first coming out the scene. And now, 10 years later, Wendy Williams and Nicki Minaj want to be at each other's throats. But hey, that's how you do when you're bashing each other online. But Nicki Minaj went on Cream Radio, her own radio podcast, and called out Wendy Williams about her own situation. Watch this.
In the most recent broadcast of her Queen Radio podcast, Nikki has some choice words for Wendy about the current state of her love life with ex-husband Kevin Hunter. Let me clear my throat for this one. Nikki said, every time you mention him, you feel the need to bring these things up. When a woman isn't really being loved at home, the viciousness is a different type. So I really wanted to pray for you today because look where you are now in your life. Look at what age you are. Sat up there being vicious all the time and paid for that man's mistress for all these years. You paid for her shopping sprees. You paid for her hotels. You probably even paid for her gynae bills. You paid to have that baby delivered. I know you must have gone through a lot, but you are demonic. And that's why this stuff unfolded. If I were you, I would go pray and ask for forgiveness. Wow.
How could Nikki be so mean to Wendy, though?
Nikki and her dude felt attacked, so she responded on her platform the way she know how.
On her platform.
Yeah.
Is that what you would do, Gary? If somebody came for you and you had a platform, would you respond?
I probably would.
You should, to defend yourself.
Yeah, I get that bitch back, whoever did.
Nikki dug deep, deep.
She did some of those things.
All right, Nicki Minaj saying that, insinuating that Wendy Williams should be more focusing on her marriage than try to focus on her newly marriage and stuff by saying that you basically paid for the girl to be a mistress. Wow, that's deep. All right, speaking of Wendy Williams, on Talk Show this week, Real Housewives star Kenya Moore, she's back. She visited the Wendy Williams show and did some media rounds, went to New York. So she made a pit stop. First, she went to Watch What's Happening Live with Andy Cohen, and second, she went to Wendy Williams. Here's a clip of both things with Wendy and Andy asked Kenya about her doomed marriage and her long distance marriage to Mark Daly. Watch this.
And whose decision was it to split?
Whoa, that's a heavy question. I believe it was mutual. And is there hope? There's always hope. We haven't filed yet. There's always hope.
Okay.
Working to raise our child and be civil to each other for now.
You're still wearing your ring?
I am. I'm not divorced. We have not filed. And
he doesn't want to go to counseling. You do.
He's never said he doesn't want to go. We have just never been. So if someone says they want to do something and they don't actually go through with it, then I have to take that as they don't want to.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. Well,
this is what I love about you. You got a way of twisting things and making it sound like something it isn't.
All right, you saw right there. Kenya Moore trying to pick up the pieces and patch things up with Mark Daly. Like, you never know if they could reconcile and stuff. Remember this? Yeah, remember that with the Tamara Hall show when Kenya and Mark was on happy terms, and now on good terms now. That's how it be on reality TV. You know, you're airing your life throughout the camera and stuff. All right. Speaking of that, Kenya was asked about return to the Housewives and what she thought about Nene Leakes didn't want her back on the show. Watch this.
I don't know what Nene says. She needs to worry about her own marriage. Okay.
Well, she and
Greg, I am legally married. Okay, be clear. I have receipts. Okay, don't tell me about my marriage.
Because we can look it up on that. Where did you get married?
I got married in St. Lucia. Yeah, we had a legal ceremony. We did not have a civil ceremony. It's legal, and my attorneys know it's legal. So unless she has a law degree, then she can talk to me about the law.
Why don't you like her?
You know what? I like people who are genuine. And I think through the years, I felt like I was a friend once we got over our little hump. And that turned into something different. When I had a high-risk pregnancy that I wanted my entire life, she never once called me. When I did show up, she never checked on my child. She never said, is everything okay? When she learned I wasn't going to be on the show, she never said, hey, are you okay, girl? You need anything? And then when she did see me 8 months pregnant, she called me a monster. She said my child was a buffalo. And she was hurling insults.
I missed that episode. Was that on TV?
That's your friend.
But you're after her paycheck. That you want to be the star housewife.
Money and
No. But the housewife, I mean, she's the top biller.
That's not true. So
who makes the most in Atlanta?
Candy makes the most money.
Okay.
So if I was coming for anybody's purse and bag, it would be Candy.
All right, Kenya going on both Winnie and Andy was airing off her grievances. Like she and Nene doesn't get along. At the beginning they would get along. Now it's kind of like that's a feud. It's like somebody wants to be the head queen. Kenya came out of nowhere. 2012. Nene was on top throughout 08 to now. Nene had that one absence, and Kenya had that one absence this past year, and they went back to reclaim that throne. So, you know how that go. That go be deemed that. All right, moving on from there, where the first family of reality TV, the Kardashians, Kim, Kourtney, and Kendall appeared on The Real, and they talked about just being the Kardashians. Watch this. All right, the Kardashians trying to just talk about being Kardashians, indeed. And I think that's what they do for a living. They want to talk about their life story. They put it out there. You know how that go. They just, Kim, Kourtney, all of them got problems, but hey, they just put it out there to see if anyone going to react to it. That's how it be. All right. That ends the talk show. When we return, we'll be back with more tape. Stay tuned. This is the tape. Take. I'm your host as always, Kenny Diggs here on this November 7th, 2019 on a Thursday here on Take on Connect. Like I said, join in the conversation using the hashtag Take here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, call a friend, subscribe. You know the same old with the Entertainment Pop Culture Network, the multi-entertainment channel. And we do it for you, and we thank you all for watching. All right, let's get over to the political rundown. The political rundown this week. President Trump heard some good news that he couldn't talk about with this.
Beto, did you hear? Beto. Oh, that poor bastard. Well, poor pathetic guy. He was pathetic. You come from Texas. You don't like religion, you don't like oil, and you don't have guns. I don't know. That's not a good combination in the state of Texas. Hopefully, we won't be hearing about him for a long time. It's amazing how cold you can get so quickly. But he was a nasty guy.
All right, you see right there, the president heard that Beto O'Rourke dropped out of the 2020 race. Beto O'Rourke once was the candidate who ran for the U.S. Texas Senate seat, lost to Ted Cruz, but many people thought Beto was going to be the next white Obama. And Beto will have to pick his time another time. It's not his time right now. But, President Trump, with this tweet right here, was so elated, so happy that Beto dropped out the race. The president said he can focus on Biden. He wants Biden. He keeps saying he wants Biden. It's all right. But then there's also a rumor too that the president is coming to the area soon for the Alabama LSU game. So look out for that coming up soon. If he does show up, that's what I heard rumor. Also was a stunning upset where the Kentucky Senate race and the Virginia Senate race flipped from red to blue. We saw the Kentucky governorship went to this dude right here, and the Virginia governorship went to this lady right here. So I guess President Trump doing all these town halls, and was doing what he needed to do, but he got more energy than most people don't even realize. I'm telling you. He went and called this Beto again. Let's look at it. What, man? Really? Yeah, he got more time on his plate than ever before. All right. On news is this week. All right. Many of you people have seen these memes right here. Okay. You see right here, two women pointing about the differences and stuff, and then a cat comes along, a confused cat, and says something the obvious. And see right here these memes and stuff. Like, look at them. They just keep going. Well, where did that clip come from? Well, we have it here. Look at here.
I'm sick of it. I watched my friend for a year and a half going through so much. Be her friend. You be each other's friend. I have been her friend. I have never hurt her. No, I have never hurt her. I have never hurt her. I'm sorry. She has hurt me. I'm fucked up. You have no idea what she has done to me. You have no idea what she has done to you. No, you don't. I do know. Yes, I do know, Taylor, because I know you don't. I'm not gonna do it. You touch me. No, you don't. You have no idea what I've been through. You don't. And neither do you, because you don't cover her mouth. Don't cover her mouth.
Taylor, I didn't know what was going to come out of her mouth. I didn't want her to say something that she might regret.
Don't. It's not fair.
All of us have problems.
I know, but I don't need Camille's friends combating me. It's not fair.
Then talk to Camille.
It's not a combat unless you engage. I will talk to Camille again over here because it's not fair.
I don't know what they were fighting about, but if she wasn't there, this wouldn't be happening. And I just wanted it to be done.
Taylor, I'm going to ask you to leave my house. You should go. You should go.
That's rude.
No. Excuse me. Yes.
No, stop.
Don't you ever touch me like that again.
All right, you saw that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And people use the clips like they'll try to use like braids or something or pronunciations and words and saying it's just totally out of line, out of board crazy. I'm just telling you, That is what it is, but it's just weird as it goes with the memes and stuff. It went popular, and people kept looking at it and just scrolling. And it's like, wow, these folks are actually making fun of this meme. Wow. Okay. All right. Speaking of that, on the reality show Clip Down this week, on the season 12 premiere of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, bring up Kenya again. Well, Kenya and Portia reflect over the years of their beef, and now the ups, the downs, and now they come to a point in their relationship that they can now be settled, and now they're both newly mothers, and they reflect on the past and what's ahead for the future. Watch this.
Oh, look at these dresses.
Can you believe this?
I cannot. Like
we have our babies.
what is life?
You know what? It's crazy. You just never know.
You know, I've been appreciating you texting me, and we be talking about the babies and stuff like that. Like, it's been very nice.
I really do have love for you. I really do. And I want you to know that. And I know I have made mistakes, but I can't think about the past. And I just got to think about where we are right now. Yes, look at our baby girl.
I know. That's exactly how I feel. Yeah. And I'm like protective of our budding friendship. Over the years, Kay and I have definitely had a toxic relationship. What are you in, Miss 40-year-old, whatever you are?
Yes, bitch, 40 and fabulous.
Call me a bitch one more time.
Bye.
Bye, Ashley.
Have a nice day.
Bye, Ashley.
You need to shut your mouth, Portia, because if it's not a dick in it, you don't even know what you're saying.
Oh, girl. But at the end of the day, we both gave birth to beautiful daughters. We don't want them holding a grudge. Trust me, it takes a lot of energy to be mad at a bitch for years.
You know, being mothers now have changed it completely for now, but you know, you may go back to it 360. You never know. With Kenya and Portia, they might be friends today and enemies the next day. So we'll be watching you two for real. But speaking of Portia has been involved in some sort of controversy herself, as with storyline continues, as her and Dennis are splitting up. But a mistress comes along and says she's not Dennis' mistress, and she made it known, welcomingly unknown, when she visited the OG gang at Candy's restaurant and introduced herself to women and put to bed all these rumors. And watch this.
Damn, what is that?
Fried green tomatoes.
When did y'all put this on the menu?
It's been on there for a while. I love them too.
Not always.
I love fried green tomatoes, but they're good though.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
For Candy, this is from Sincerely. She's over here at the bar.
I don't drink though. You got it. I got drink. Hey, Sincerely. How you doing?
I'm well, thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you guys.
Actually, I saw you, so I feel like I should take an opportunity because I wanted to mention something to you.
What's
Can I
up?
sit down for a second?
Sure, what's going on?
I don't know if you've been on the internet or heard anything or seen anything, but apparently there's this story out, and I'm this girl in a blog that's supposedly a mistress to Portia's fiance. Talk about you. I'm the mistress.
Wow, the mistress had brought them a drink and said, "Hey, I'm not who you think I am. I'm not." Well, who are you? I guess the mistress saying, "I don't want to be on TV," and they said Tasha K online had something to do with that. Tasha K, she's lethal and dangerous. I'm telling you, Tasha K will bring up stores and make something. It's like turning shit into to doo-doo, to sewer water. Tell you, Tasha K can do it all. Tell you now. All right, the final video of the week. All right, does the name Smokey Robinson ring a bell? With legendary Motown singer, bears it all. Not bears it all, like takes it all out. He bears it all, his soul, and does this.
I love some Smokey Robinson. I met him when I was on the radio, and he's also... Look. I met him when I was on the radio. I've socialized with him before, and he's also been here on our show. He's 79 years old. And let me tell you how he puts it down. Hit it. All right. Smokey, this was over the weekend in Atlantic City, New Jersey. And Smokey is rub-a-dub, doing it all. Smokey turns 80 in February. Smokey, you are the best.
Yeah, Smokey Robinson, to celebrate his birthday in February, turning 80. Smokey Robinson trying to dance like it's no yesterday and still cruising together. And Smokey Robinson doing his thing at 80-some years old, and he ain't missing a beat whatsoever. All right. All right, everyone. Thank you all for watching this edition of The Take. I've been your host, Kenny Dick, saying so long. We'll see you next week here for The Take. See you later.